Roman name is that?
Well, as I understand, I'm Cassius Marcellus Clay.
Slowly the camels with the glass vessels, i.e. the women. Sunan an-Nasai, number 4625. It was narrated that Jabir said, "A slave came and gave his pledge to the Messenger of Allah to emigrate, and the Prophet did not realize that he was a slave. Then his master came looking for him. The Prophet said, 'Sell him to me.' So he bought him for 2 black slaves. Then he did not accept the pledge of anyone after that until he had asked, 'Is he a slave?' So an Arab man walked up to Muhammad and said, 'I'd like to join you. Do you accept my pledge?' Muhammad replied, 'Yes.' But the man turned out to be a slave. So Muhammad had to buy the slave from his master. And what did he buy him with? He bought him with 2 of his numerous black slaves. Apparently, black slaves were only half as valuable as Arab slaves. Of course, Muhammad didn't want to keep giving up his black slaves, so he decided to be more careful about taking the pledge. Notice, by the way, how black slaves are described in Islam's most trusted sources. Trading slaves is equivalent to trading animals. Here's one about a black slave who was shot to death while unloading Muhammad's luggage. Sunan an-Nasai, 3858. It was narrated that Abu Hurairah said, "We were with the Messenger of Allah in the year of Khaybar, and we did not get any spoils of war except for wealth, goods, and clothes. Then a man from Banu ad-Dubayb, who was called Rifa bin Zayd, gave the Messenger of Allah a black slave who was called Middam. The Messenger of Allah set out for Wadi al-Qura. When we were in Wadi al-Qura, while Middam was unloading the luggage of the Messenger of Allah, an arrow came and killed him. The people said, 'Congratulations, you will go to paradise.' But the Messenger of Allah said, 'No, by the one in whose hand is my soul, the cloak that he took from the spoils of war on the day of Khaybar is burning him with fire.' So Middam, one of Muhammad's many black slaves, grabbed a cloak before the spoils were divided after the Battle of Khaybar, and that earned him a one-way trip to hell. Hence, according to Muhammad, if you take something from the spoils of war before the spoils have been divided, you're going to hell, right?